Yes, hello everybody. Welcome back to CM42 TV. It is, of course, Mellow Thoughts, as last night was a brand new WWE pay-per-view, so why not? Let's talk about it very mellowy. Hello everybody. Welcome back. Here we go. It's time for some mellow thoughts. There was a brand new WWE pay-per-view last night, so let's talk about it in the most mellow way that we can here on CM42 TV. So hello, we're here to talk about hashtag WWE Clash. Very original, very good. And last night it was the most recent WWE pay-per-view. It was a SmackDown exclusive pay-per-view, which is good, I suppose. I guess SmackDown has been the superior brand in 2017. I guess Raw's had some good moments and stuff with the cruiserweights and having the Hardys there and Finn Balor and stuff. And, you know, Elias has been doing good and the Shield's been back. But I think the main thing, it's funny that when I think of Raw, like the other things that come to mind when I think of Raw. But my favourite brand, I suppose, in 2017 was SmackDown Live. Just was better all round. You know, the development of Baron Corbin. Now, you know, somewhat of not a fan, but I don't hate him anymore. Used to hate him. And of course, there's AJ and Randy and Nakamura and Owens and Zayn. Just one of the best rosters in a brand's history. You know, it's hard to argue that before the brand split back in 2016, that was arguably the best roster ever. Just everybody on Raw and everybody on SmackDown, they had to, you know, draw a line somewhere. And when they did the split, it was very exciting having some of those big stars on Raw and some of the big stars on SmackDown. And I don't know if it's, you know, just different booking or different decisions being made backstage, but SmackDown ended up being the better show. But last night was a SmackDown pay-per-view, Clash of Champions, which I quite like how it's Clash of Champions, it's not Clash of the Champions, because it's different from the WCW pay-per-view. It also kind of is a little tribute to Dusty Rhodes, because that's how he used to say it, Clash of Champions. So the show itself, nothing major, like really, really noteworthy, you know, that's kind of makes everything change on SmackDown or anything. But the main event was Jinder versus AJ Styles. AJ definitely still the best wrestler in the world. You know, Kenny Omega's number 2, but no one's better than AJ. So, and it's just hilarious. Not hilarious, but it's like, whoa, what do you know? That the person who has Jinder Mahal's best match ever is AJ Styles. AJ Styles is, of course, going to have the best match of the year with anybody. Finn Balor, Shane McMahon, John Cena. People whose, you know, best match of the year has been against AJ Styles. Another one that comes to mind, feckin' Chad Gable, who is a tag team wrestler and an excellent wrestler who absolutely shone last night at Clash of the Champions with the Germans and the big drop kicks and stuff in that tag match. He looked really good. But he's not a singles wrestler, and he had one big singles match of the year before he was paired with Shelton Benjamin. Great to see him back. Just hope they kind of use the two of them better, especially Shelton. Because they go on about it all the time how they fucked up Shelton Benjamin first time. So we'll bring him back, but we're still going to put him in a tag team again. I don't know why they're not pushing him to the main event. Him and Nakamura would be fucking incredible. But anyway, Chad Gable, great wrestler. Shame he's not got much personality, but I guess he's not really had the chance to show it, I suppose. So he had his best singles match, or his best match out of all matches he'd had this year against AJ Styles as well. So what I'm trying to say is, Jinder Mahal was the WWE champion this year. People were raging about that, but he did his best. He held his own. He's gotten a lot better. The development of him in the ring is ridiculous. And his best match was against AJ Styles. It was in the main event, and it just shows you it's not, you know, more obvious than it was last night that the way that a wrestler gets better is having that main event experience. You don't get to develop your craft and be a better performer if you're not, you know, in the main events all the time or competing against people who are better than you. So Jinder had matches against Nakamura, Randy Orton, and AJ Styles, all people who are better than him. Of course, he had this match recently with Triple H apparently in India, which was apparently great. Another example, there's a big main event match, there's another way that Jinder Mahal is better now. So he's fucking massive as well. Like, and people, WWE love the really tall guys, and he's, of course, he's just out his fucking nut. But still, he's massive, he can work, he's a good heel, he's got the managers there to make him sort of a bitch heel. He's a main eventer in my opinion. So, you know, he's obviously not the best wrestler in the world, he's not the best in ring, he's not had the best matches, but having these matches against Nakamura and Orton and Triple H and now AJ Styles is making him better. And you saw it last night, it was really good last night at Clash of Champions. Other noticeable things is, of course, the tag match where Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn's careers were on the line against Nakamura and Randy Orton with 2 referees. When the match started, I was like, what's going on here? Do you know what I mean? Like, what? It was just bizarre. It was funny, but it looked as if they were trying to make it as realistic as possible. Like, they're both trying to go for the pin, but they can't get it right. But it turns out that was just part of the spot. But we do smell a Daniel Bryan heel turn, which is fucking ridiculous. You would never have imagined, Daniel Bryan being the one to turn heel. But I thought Shane McMahon did really well here, really wanted Owens and Zayn gone. They like, oh, come on, everything they kicked out. Shane was like, oh, for fuck's sake, do you know what I mean? Which was really cool. Daniel Bryan was kind of in and out of it. He was a bit kind of like, what am I supposed to do here? You could see him really talking to them a lot as well. Like, obviously he doesn't have any experience being a referee, but yeah, it was a good match. It ended up being really dramatic and stuff. The ending really was good. Shane timed it really well. Daniel Bryan did the quick 3 count and Shane jumped in but couldn't get there in time. Really cool spot, really cool ending. So hopefully that goes somewhere. There's rumours that they're going to have like an indie group. They'll have Owens and Zayn and Daniel Bryan as a group sort of thing, and maybe, God please, Daniel Bryan will return to the ring at some point in WWE. I know he will elsewhere, but hopefully it's in WWE and he'll get to wrestle Shane McMahon at WrestleMania. That'd be fucking incredible. But what a story that would be. So say what you want about Shane McMahon, but that would be a tremendous story to be told. So that's that. Good stuff. Only other noticeable thing I want to talk about is the opening match, the triple threat match. Really good triple threat between Ziggler, Bobby Roode and Baron Corbin. As I said, I was not a fan of Baron Corbin whatsoever going into 2017. But 2017, he's really came into his own. He's really another one. It's like having those main event matches and having the shot at being Money in the Bank. And even though he didn't cash it in successfully, he still won it. Working with Cena and having the US title against AJ and people of that nature. It's making people better, and Jinder's better, and Baron Corbin's better. He's a real good, worker now, and he's a really good heel. His matches don't feel as though you don't need to feel nervous or dangerous watching one of his matches, where before you didn't know what was going to happen. Now you can just relax and you're confident. You know they're in good hands with Baron Corbin. It's as if I'm like their mum. I hope they're safe. But it's true though. You want someone to be a good worker, and you want someone to make the match seem as good as possible so you can enjoy it as much as you can. And Corbin's done that this year, so big ups to Corbin, really good stuff. And Dolph Ziggler, what the hell? Dolph Ziggler won the US Championship. Not expecting that whatsoever. I was certain Bobby Roode was going to win. But I'm happy for Ziggler, doing something. Ziggler's a funny one. I don't know whether he wants to leave and he's just riding out his contract. Or if he wants to be in the main event all the time, he's just doing what he's told. Or if he's perfectly happy where he is, I don't know. He is a hard one to read. But, the stuff recently has been quite funny. I think the thing when he walks out with no music and stuff is just ridiculous. But I guess it's good when he's working with Nakamura and Roode, because their entrances are so, massive. And he comes out with nothing. It's a nice contrast. Speaking of entrances, Baron Corbin's new theme song is fucking incredible as well. I like this first theme, but I always thought he's going to need, when he becomes a main eventer, he's going to need something else. And his new theme song's brilliant, so I recommend listening to it. But yeah, good show. Nothing major. It's not going to go down as the best of the year. What was the best of the year? Probably WrestleMania. WrestleMania was probably the best show of the year. Well, as it should be. WWE, no NXT included, of course. Money in the Bank, I think, was quite good too. But anyway, yeah, good show. Clash of Champions, nothing too special, but nothing bad, really. Women's match was fine. The Bludgeon Brothers are quite good. So, Mojo Rawley is heel now. What the hell? He's shit as well. But yeah, there you go. There's just some thoughts on Clash of Champions, and I hope we're all well. And I'm working on the podcast just now, doing the awards for 2017. Good Bit Awards, getting some new episodes out and stuff like that. So check that out if you can. thegoodbit.podomatic.com or iTunes, all that good stuff. So until next time, thank you very much for watching, and I hope everybody has a lovely Christmas if I don't see you before then. Lovely talking to you. And you can follow me on Twitter at CM42TV. Leave us a comment, leave a like, subscribe if you want to, and I'll be back in the new year with some more videos. Okay, thank you. Have a fun Napoli.